So we'll take a look at the Southwest Airlines starting lineups. First for the visiting Kings with a record of 23-29 on the year, 16-12 at home, and just 7-17 on the road. It's Mike Bibby and the aforementioned Kevin Martin in his third year from Western Carolina in the backcourt. Martin scoring 20 or more points in 9 of his last 11 games. Ron Artest did not play against the Wizards the last time these teams met. He had sore knees, but he's back in the lineup, and in the last 3 games, averaging 25 points and almost 3 steals, along with Brad Miller and Kenny Thomas in the front court. The head coach, 42-year-old Eric Musselman, his first season here taking over for Rick Adelman, who coached 8 years in Sacramento. Musselman spent the last 2 seasons as an assistant with Memphis, and he was the head coach in Golden State for 1 season in 02 and 03. Your Washington Wizards are 30-21 on the year. That's a 5-game lead in the Southeast Division on both Miami and Orlando. 20-7 here at Verizon Center, 10-14 on the road. Gilbert Arenas and Deshaun Stevenson in the backcourt. Deshaun has scored 10 or more points in 6 of the last 7 games and had his season-high 23 Tuesday in the win over Minnesota. In the front court for Washington, Caron Butler, Brendan Haywood, and Andre Bloch, who will make his 4th career start. He has totaled 40 rebounds in the last 4 games. Eddie Jordan used to be the head coach of the Sacramento Kings. His career record against Sacramento, 4-3.
Minnesota game, 15 trips to the line, made all but 2 of them, and constantly.
His 6th year from Arizona, his 4th year with Washington. Gets them both.
Getting the ball right back.
Gilbert for the 3-point shot, good. Now he pulls up for the jumper and hits again. Gilbert's 2 for 2, has 7 points, a couple of free throws, and a rebound. 15 games, most of them with the plantar fasciitis with his left foot. Gilbert Arenas with another 3-pointer. Gilbert has 10. Now in his 3rd year. Nice backdoor for Gilbert. Now he'll take the jumper and hit another one, and he appears to be heating up. Quarterly report. Here's Arenas back live, lays it up and in. So Gilbert from the outside, from the inside. Gilbert Arenas, who has been struggling from the field the last 5 games, but not tonight. He's 5 for 5, mostly from the outside. He's got a couple of inside baskets as well, but he looks like he's hot, Phil.
Well, yeah, he started off hitting his first couple of jumpers. 2 of them were 3-pointers, but his drive to the basket, and based on what he did against Minnesota, puts defenders kind of on their heels. They know that he has the ability to drive by them, so now you saw that first shot against Bibby was slow in getting out and challenging the shot. On the Kings side that has attempted a free throw.
This is Ronnie Price on defense against Arenas. Gilbert burns him. His 3rd 3-pointer of the quarter. From the free throw.
Steve, I just realized that
Tommy Washington that was a flop by Gilbert Arenas. He said it to him 2 or 3 times. Arenas is fouled, score that field goal, and he'll go to the line.
He's just too quick in a one-on-one situation. You've heard Eddie Jordan talk constantly about teams, the way they're going to play Gilbert, but in this situation, Salmons has him all by himself. You see Corliss with a little bit of a matador, but did not step over to really help out. And Gilbert easily got by John Salmons.
First personal on Salmons, and 21 points for Arenas, who's perfect from the line, 4 for 4. And 7 of 8 from the field. Chicago tomorrow night. That's an 8 p.m. Eastern start. Right here on Comcast Sportsnet. Gilbert with 3 seconds, pulls up and hits a tough shot. No way
from the free throw line.
Sacramento will be in New Jersey tomorrow. Arenas got hit again, no call. Eddie Jordan up off the bench, and he cannot believe it. And he's close, won that basketball. 9 points in the half for Arenas as he goes for 30. And he's there. The other night against Boston in a victory to snap a 3-game losing streak. Arenas' reverse layup is spectacular.
It certainly was. Double clutch.
2 off his bench. After roughing
up, getting in, mixing his jump shot with his.
Miami playing in Dallas tonight. Gilbert drives, lays it up and in. How nice was that?
It was very nicely done. Attempt. Here's Gilbert at the other end. Those spins away from K. Martin. And then several years. Oh, what a beautiful move.
Down by one. Fans come to their feet in the phone booth. Over 15,000 on hand. Arenas lost his dribble. Now he's got it back. Now he drives, got fouled, and he nearly scored. He'll go to the line. Gilbert has made all 11 free throws, as you can see here tonight. The 8th time this year that he has scored 40 or more points, and the Wizards a record of 6-1 when he does so. 13 for 13 from the line, 40 points for Gilbert Arenas. Could donate the points too at this point. Got it. No timeouts. Here comes the long pass. Knocked up into the air. Salmon shoots it, and he hit it! Oh my goodness!
With 7/10 of a second, he had that much time to touch it and then shoot it.
The officials are conferring. There was 7/10 of a second on the clock. Can you believe this? John Salmons, who had played 15 minutes in this game, throws up a three-pointer, which would tie the game at 109. How in the world was that possible? The ruling on the floor is that it was a two-point basket, and as you can see, it is under video review. In fact, the officials will take a look at our replay.
Now, the clock is supposed to start as soon.
Oh, that's a three. That's a three-point shot, so they can change that with a review, which they will. Salmons caught the ball and stepped back beyond the arc. And now the question is, did he get it off in time?
Well, that's what I'm questioning. How can he do that in 7/10 of a second? He had to catch it in the air, come down, step back, and release the shot.
Let's see when the clock starts. It started. Well, boy, that's very close. Definitely a three. The question is, did he get it off before the clock expired? Here's another look. Watch the backboard. You'll see the red light up. Boy, that's close.
It's very close, yeah.
Can you back that up and see if the ball's still in his hands when the...
Slow it down.
This is what the officials are looking at.
No, I think it's still in his hand. The light's on. It's still in his hand.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Wow.
If that's the replay that the officials looked at, they're going to have to wave this off. The basket does not count by a fraction of a second. Salmons had the ball in his hands when the light went off. How about that?
I know they had to look at it several times, as did we. It just seemed like an awful lot of time. 7/10 of a second. The clock doesn't start until someone touches the ball inbounds, but he caught it, came down, stepped back. That's just too much time. Not enough time for him to do all that.
Let's send it over to Chick Hernandez.